The apocalypse is coming. It could be an asteroid, a supervolcano, or even the dead rising. We've seen all different types of zombies, from the rabid 28 days later variation to The Last of Us, the fungal clickers, and then the viral Walking Dead. But how would you survive if this was reality? This week, we discuss how we would survive past day one. Today's the day!
What? Way.
Very fruity cowboy.
It's like, oh no.
Alright. Cool. I'm gonna go first if it's alright for you two.
Yep.
So I'd assume I wake up one day and there should be zombies everywhere, because by the time it's an apocalypse, an endemic, the zombies would be everywhere. And
Wait, you just wake up in the morning, look outside, and there's
Zombies.
just a bunch
Or
of
you
zombies
can be
walking around.
yeah,
Like
or,
in Walking Dead, where he's
or
in
like-
a coma and he just wakes up and they're there.
or like Shaun of the Dead, where it's like everything's normal and then it's kind of breaking out, and then by the time he actually gets outside, zombies are there.
Oh, it all happens within a couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
like, because one makes and then a few more, then they make a few more, and then it just spreads really quickly. And
Okay.
by the time I wake up, the zombies are there.
For context, what sort of zombies are you looking at?
It didn't matter because I'm prepared.
So if it was like World War Z, and they ran with like
Okay.
rapid.
All of them, apart from. In
So
that case, I will be dead.
By my own hand.
Not from the zombies, from heart attack.
Could you imagine?
Oh,
Just like sprinting zombies.
I know.
Oh. What was the cause of that World War Z zombies?
Don't spoil it, I haven't watched it.
It's
It
old
was like a
now.
virus or something, wasn't
Watch it.
Oh, okay.
it? I can't remember. It's a good film though.
Brad
Yeah,
Pitt's in it.
it's entertaining. Yeah. So my first port of call, right, is rewatching The Walking Dead at the moment.
Yeah.
My first thing that I would do.
Get a
Is-
Rick jacket.
Second thing I would do. No, so I would get newspaper and duct tape it to my arms and my
Okay.
legs.
Practical, not good looking, not fashionable, but practical.
Yes, I'd look terrible, but the thing is, when you watch, and I'd also put some sort of like something here, because it's the bite that gets you.
Yeah.
And everyone, when you watch them, they always get bit on the go. So you go, oh no, then they get bit on the arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and then they always get bit on the neck. 'Cause-
Yeah. You'd probably have like you'd be like, I must put this newspaper on my arm. Page 3 at the front.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So that's what I do. Right. So it's like, okay, cool. I can't get bitten.
Yeah.
When I'm watching The Walking Dead, they always go, "He's got bit," and you're like, "No, it's bitten. He was bitten."
Okay.
It's not-
Bite
he
it.
was.
Yeah,
He was.
he's bit. Aren't they?
Yeah. But
Wait, so you find out there's a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
The first thing you do is put newspaper on your arm.
it's like
the
yeah.
very, very first thing.
Yeah, because right, okay, you're in an airplane. It's like secure your air mask thing before everyone else is. So it's like, how can I help other people if I go out and get bit myself?
Why don't, even smarter play, how can you get bit on your arm or whatever if you don't have any?
Chop my arms off.
Yeah. And your legs.
Yep.
And then you wrap your torso
In duct tape.
Alright, I've got another
You
question.
just
When was the last time you bought a newspaper?
That's a good point.
So you'd have to go to a shop. Where's everyone else going to be
why?
at the current time?
Why?
But you won't be
why,
going for newspapers.
why are you limiting yourself to newspaper? Why
Because
on pillows?
no, because you can bite through a pillow, but a newspaper you can't bite.
Can you? I've never tried it.
You can't bite through. Like,
How do you know?
I don't know how I know that.
Why don't you get a leather jacket?
Because you can bite through. Leather is skin. It's an
Not-
animal skin.
Not our skin though.
No, it's a cow skin.
Get a really
Yeah, why-
fluffy
Cows
jacket.
get eaten every day.
Why don't you get 3 leather jackets?
Yeah.
Layer them.
So yeah. Anyway, so I'd wrap newspapers around my. Right,
Yeah, anyway.
yeah, wrap myself up in newspapers so I'm unbiteable.
Okay.
Why don't
then-
you just get an outfit like Stig?
Can you let me
Sorry.
finish? Look, 'cause I'm getting there. So it's like, okay, cool. I'd have newspapers and duct tape to hand because I'm going to start reading the newspaper.
Okay.
I would then go to a store. Everyone else is out getting food and stuff because they're dumb. You got
But
to
you'd
get.
go to a store.
I'd go to a store, a clothing store,
Oh.
and I'd buy a duster jacket and
What's
a cowboy
duster
hat,
jacket? Like a cowboy jacket.
a big leather.
So this is now because you put newspaper on and you didn't look good. You need to look fashionable again.
Yeah, this covers up the newspaper arms.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is people look at you and they see big cool leather jacket from behind. You turn around, you're just wearing newspaper.
Yeah,
Your
you're
newspaper hanging out the cuffs.
Yeah, it's like you got this jacket on, but it only goes up to here, and all of that you can see is just newspaper
Yeah.
and all of your legs.
Yeah.
So from behind you look really cool.
Wait, so you said all the people going to get food are stupid. Look at me, I'm going to go and get some clothes.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in style.
Yeah.
What else have we got here? So I wouldn't have to worry about food, because I'm going to get Huel, because you know that you can get a load of meals in one bag for a reasonable price. I'd fill my bathtub with water before the electric goes down and stuff, so I'd have a load
before the pipes run out.
before the pipes run out and like before the power goes off, because you can't have water without the pressure to
Mhm.
put in stuff. Yeah.
That's
I'd
a good
then
idea.
get an axe. I get an axe holder. Might have to do this before the apocalypse.
Yeah.
You couldn't find an actual axe holder, so you just got like a dude to stand.
Yeah. I'd get a book of traps and snares, so I'd be able to trap food and
Snare.
like a rabbit snare. So it's like kills a rabbit, so I can
Yeah.
eat the rabbit.
Hmm.
I'd have a big knife, like Rambo.
Like a machete.
No, just a big knife,
Just
big
a knife.
multi-use knife. A machete is kind of good for just like hacking and slashing, but that's what my axe.
What
is
else
for.
does a knife do?
No, because you can whittle. I don't know.
I
You
quite
could
like.
probably whistle with a machete.
Yeah, but you want
Going out
it's
on
a
a
bit,
win here,
It's a bit
but-
cumbersome.
I'd get one of Carol. You know Carol from Walking Dead.
Hmm.
I'd get a knife like hers that has the
Combat
finger
knife.
holes. Because
The what holes?
the finger holes.
Okay.
Because
Oh, like a knuckle duster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
it's got a knife.
I'll tell you why. Because when you stab with a knife and then blood
Yeah.
goes on it,
It's slippery.
No, have you ever seen like crime documentaries and stuff?
Go get it.
So many people that have killed. What? Yeah, go back.
That looks
bad.
No, but like, 'cause you're ready to try to grab the knife and it's like slipping out your hand.
What if there was two of them?
I just can't grab it. Get
No.
out.
You ever seen like crime documentaries
It's a good cover.
where it's like people that have been have killed someone with a knife, if they've done multiple stabs, they often have cut hands because the blood makes the handle so slippery that they slide down onto the knife essentially.
That's
and
right.
cut
I'd
hands.
use like a Wii Sports
Strap.
lanyard thing. So
You still slip. It's just you've still got it.
yeah, no. So stab, let go, pull it out.
Catch it,
Do you have
stab.
to pull it out like that?
Yeah.
No, but probably when you stab it, the pressure as it hits the skin slides your hand off.
Oh, okay.
Stab yourself.
This
So
is
yeah,
all stuff I
if
didn't
you've
know
got
about.
finger holes,
How you
your
say
hand's not going to
extra-
slip out.
Okay.
Cool. Flip, don't flip that.
I think I will.
So yeah.
Zoom in hands.
So basically, I'd survive day one
Mhm.
by newspaper, duster, cowboy hat,
Is the
axe.
cowboy hat essential?
Yeah. For the next bit. So I've got my fuel, so I'm going to be able to eat a balanced and nutritious diet.
Yeah, and you've got you've got water in the bath to make the heel as well.
Yeah. And then I'd awesome duster jacket, cowboy hat, hatchet, fuel in one arm. I would then find a community.
Yeah, but communities aren't going to be built on day one.
Can I guess that you would possibly rise to be their leader?
No, I wouldn't be there.
Would it be thrust upon you?
No, I'd be more of the Daryl character. I'd go off my own, like get myself a motorbike.
All mysterious. You
Can we-
like whenever they have those meetings, like what should we do? You sat in the corner in the shadows with your
Yeah.
head down.
Yeah.
Before we continue, can I ask something? In this scenario, where is your cats and your fiance? Are they not alive? Did they die? Did you kill them? Did you kill them so you can be a Lone Ranger?
Or did you forget about them?
As I wake up, look out, cutting zombies. I'm like, today's the day. be the cowboy, to be the hero for my fiance and the kittens.
So you're not a Lone Ranger, they come with you?
I'm the Lone Ranger, and they hang back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's hard to
'Cause
be
I
a
don't-
Lone
I don't
Ranger
want-
when you're a family man. It's just lame, isn't it?
Lone Ranger with like kitten carriers.
Yeah.
So I'd have Huel and then Whiskers.
Yeah. Whiskers.
Whiskers great for your cat. No, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. Alright, okay, so I would then have to protect them. So we'd have to hide out, hunker down, or eat Huel.
Hunker down.
That's a word, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's just funny.
Yeah, we hunker down, eat Huel for a while, and then once the dust has settled and there's no like raid in shops and stuff, because either everyone's dead, a zombie, or they've gone off and they're all hiding as well because there's too many zombies. And then I would go out and raid Shadow Legends. Raid like certain shops and stuff and other people's houses to get food and stuff to bring back to my
Do you
fiance
know,
and the kittens.
I'm getting an awful lot of vibes about your idea. Sounds an awful lot like the ghoul from Fallout. Like your whole get-up, the whole mysterious, badass character. You sound like you're just trying to be...
No, because I still have my nose.
No.
Not anymore.
No, because...
No.
Starts my villain arc. That's a good point. No, but the thing is, I'd be more like the man with no name, like the Clint Eastwood, like from.
He doesn't have a name. He's just like everyone just knows him as like Ghoul.
Yeah, no, but but the ghoul's based off of the man with no name. He just rolls into town, kills a load of people, and goes. Yeah. No, I'd obviously look after my family, which is why I'd have to find the community. But the community won't let me in unless I'm looking awesome in my cowboy outfit.
To be fair as well, by the time it's that stage as well, it's been quite a long time. You'd be so healthy
From
compared to
Huel.
everyone else because you're eating Huel,
Yeah,
and no one else would have Huel.
yeah, exactly.
They'd just be eating scraps.
Yeah,
So you'd be like,
Yeah.
you'd come glowing.
yeah. I'd be eating Huel as a part of a healthy, balanced diet.
What is this? Am I missing something?
Yeah. No, also, I'd be a clean-shaven cowboy because of the
Lack of beard.
Dollar Shave Club or whatever it's called.
So you turn up and you'd be like,
Yeah.
you turn up and you're like, is that a baby in a cowboy hat?
No, I'd have to somehow figure out how to grow a big beard as well.
A great big bushy beard.
Yes. Yeah. Find a community, and then they can look after my fiance and the kittens,
Yeah.
and I can go out being a cool, badass cowboy,
Okay. Yeah.
living my dream.
Yeah. Find a Harley Davidson.
Yeah, I've actually got a motorbike on here,
Have you?
and I thought, okay, cool. I can then go have a motorbike because it's a zombie apocalypse. That's more dangerous than having a motorbike because I couldn't have one now because I'd likely fall off. But in the apocalypse, it's like I could just die anyway.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Fair play.
But why would you get a motorbike when you could be so much more efficient with like, I don't know, big moon shoes and a glider?
That's a good point. I don't know.
Actually, you're wearing a cowboy hat and duster jacket. Surely you just get a horse
Yeah.
rather than a motorbike. It doesn't really match.
Yeah, but
would
like
you?
a Bon
Would you
Jovi
have?
song, I'd have a steel horse.
No, what you'd do is you'd get both, and the horse drive the motorbike for him. He's on top of it.
But would you? If you're riding a motorbike and you're wearing a cowboy hat, would you have to have a strap on? keep your hat on.
Yeah. So it's
Strap.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
yeah, helmet. Imagine me riding into town like an apocalypse, got big like shotguns on my back and a massive like axe on my side and like some horse clippity.
Yeah. So what makes you think that this community would accept you?
Cowboy hat.
Are you gonna be like I said, like sat in the corner in the shadows, and they're all discussing a really controversial topic, and you come up with like a super controversial answer? You're like, I have a solution,
No,
you're not gonna like
They'd be
it. And you're sat there in shadows, all like, there's a way out of this, but like
You're not
we're gonna have to kill a lot of people.
I'd be like the Aragon character, you know, in Lord of the Rings. They're like, who's that mysterious character over there?
Yeah.
And it's just me, but I look nothing like.
You'll be there like, I'm living my dream.
Cosplaying as a cowboy at the end of the world.
The thing is, you'd get found out
Yeah.
because
Immediately.
you'd be so cool, and they'd be like, "We'll get what would your name be? You wouldn't be Robert."
I
Yeah,
wouldn't-
you
I
could
wouldn't have it.
Sponge Robert.
I wouldn't have a
All right,
name.
so they'd call you.
they'd
What
come
would
up
they
with
call you though? What would you be referred to as?
I don't know.
Dusty.
No, because it'd be like, what's that book? The Dark Tower or whatever, where it's just like the mysterious cowboy figure. So he just rolls into town.
Yeah, but
kills
what
all
did
the
they call
zombies.
them?
Trevor, I don't know. Like, it doesn't
We'll
matter.
call
I
you-
won't know.
For the
I won't know what they call me. So
Yeah.
I'll be gone again.
for the sake of it, we'll call you No Name.
Yeah.
And then so they'd be like, someone's in trouble, or someone that has gone out to get food, is walkie-talkied in. Like they're in trouble. They're like, "Oh, someone's got to save him." We'll get No Name to do it. Then you just go and die because you actually have no skills.
You
Yeah,
could
but I
be
do have
called
skills.
the Reaper.
All your skills is, doesn't make sense. The only skills you have are your hat and jacket.
But you could wire up an electric board.
No, I think by this point I would have developed some skills.
Okay.
Such as?
I'd use my hatchet, and if zombies coming towards me, what I could do is chop wood into smaller bits of wood and then stack them up so they can't get past.
Stack them into, like, come up, light a little fire. Get a little kindling.
No, I think
Yeah.
is it right in The Walking Dead? Rick Grimes in the first season
Mhm.
didn't really know what he was doing,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's like that'd be like me,
Mhm.
and then I will have character development
Yeah.
over time.
Okay. It's assuming you survive.
I will survive. I'm the main character.
Okay. Yeah, true.
So, yeah.
Okay, so your idea is you find out there's an apocalypse
Mhm.
because there's suddenly some zombies.
Yeah.
The first thing you do is put newspaper on your arms.
Yeah.
Then you go and get some clothes, cowboy
Mhm.
hat and a jacket.
Mhm.
Then you take your cats and fiance with some fuel.
Yeah.
And survive for a bit until dust settles. Find the community, get accepted, live your dream as a lone ranger.
What if, like, obviously you're basing
I'd
all of
probably-
this
yeah.
on it being Walking Dead or pretty much any zombie other than World War Z. But what if it genuinely happens and you go to execute this plan, but it's none of those like the above. It's zombies that can like it doesn't spread by biting, it spreads by something else, like it's in the air.
Then we'd all be dead.
What if there were zombies and
They
it
could
spread
shoot.
by kissing and they just really
Oh,
want
I'd
to
be in
kiss you?
trouble then.
They're just like, oh no.
Couldn't help it. It's so dreamy.
Yeah, you could like create like a cage. Like you trap them all, and then you go in, lock the door behind you, and then you're trapped in there with them forever, and then you just start kissing each other.
I was thinking, you know, The Last of Us, and it's the fungal ones
Mhm.
and clickers, and they can't see. Well, the clickers can't see. The other ones can, and they're quite quick, aren't they?
Yeah.
Runners.
So how you would survive? You probably start by not going into basements and dark rooms
Buildings,
like they do
yeah.
all the time
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah.
But the thing is, in the
Oh,
game,
no, that
it's set
skyscraper?
20 years after the outbreak.
Oh,
So all
Yeah.
of the stuff, like the surface level stuff of like what you'd be able to get immediately, would all have been scavenged already.
In 20 years, I feel like it'd have been quicker than that.
No, but in the game it was
Mm.
just 20 years.
No, I know.
It could have happened in 5, but they didn't.
Mm.
They skipped that.
So you don't want to be like a Joel. You don't want to find a kid and then be like its father figure, but you hate it, and then you secretly end up loving it. And
No. I mean, could happen. I could be like the Logan character, which is like, oh god,
yeah,
there's this kid I hate, but then I end up loving it, and then.
yeah. So that's all.
Literally
you're-
what you
Or
just
I could, or I could end up like the Mandalorian, when it's just like a kid and I hate it, and then I can end up loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, both Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I suppose you're halfway there. You're the guy at the moment, like the Lone Ranger,
You need
work
to
alone,
find a child.
Mr. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, your missing piece of the puzzle was a young girl. It's always a girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Baby Yoda's not a girl.
Yeah, but he's not a boy either, really. He's a thing.
Yeah. So what you mean, like a reason to do it all, and not
Yeah.
not just end myself.
Hmm.
Kittens.
I feel like your drive would be the character that you're playing. You're like, I need to survive because I look really badass right now.
Yeah.
I'd imagine like people having a discussion, you just like Noah said, in the shadowy corner, and you just come out like say something really cool like blah 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 whatever, and then you turn around the other way and they can't see you and just have a little giggle to yourself.
They thought that was
Yeah, so
what are we saying?
if
What
we
are we
do
saying?
if we do this, yeah.
No, it's they'd be like, we need to go in there and like get this food back because we're all gonna die, and I'll go alone. They go, oh my god, you're my hero. But the secret is, I really need to fart, and I'd have to go alone so I can let out that fart. And
Because
then
you can't
know.
fart because that's against your character.
Yeah, instead of like, oh, he's no longer mysterious. That guy farts.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen him go to the toilet before.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Do you already do that? I've never seen you leave.
What's that smell? I need to go.
I gotta go alone.
I must go alone.
Like it's incredible. Walk alone.
So, yeah, so that is my idea. I'm assuming, obviously, eventually I'll become the leader of this community because
Okay.
everyone else wouldn't be as like manly as tough as I am.
Hmm.
So I would then.
But you can't be the leader and also be the shadowy figure that makes all the controversial
Yeah,
decisions.
Daryl was never the leader.
He ended up being like leader of the hilltop for a little bit.
When?
Joel was never the leader.
Fine. Okay. Cool.
You gotta have an
You can't
even
have both.
cooler best friend that is the
Mm.
leader.
Or
But
brother.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
okay, you two are in this scenario now, and you're both dead.
Because I kill you.
'Cause I'm
So I can be the
mysterious.
leader.
I was jealous everyone preferred you.
So yeah, that's essentially my idea is to just not be bitten and like with the paper and stuff, and then hunker down with enough fuel and stuff to support us for the initial outbreak, and then I can go out
Okay.
and try and survive.
Yeah. One more question on your idea before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
How long would you wear newspaper on your arms? Would it be for the rest of your life, or would it be for the first like week?
It'd be until I have a better understanding of what's going on.
Okay. What's there to understand?
Well, no, because they might. Because we assume that the zombies are going to be like, oh, I'm going to eat your brains and I'm going to like bite in your arms and stuff, but they could just be like pansies and just go around going.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. I don't need to wear all that stuff because they
Okay.
just flap.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay. All right. Should we move on?
Yep.
Right. I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a quick thought before we start.
Yeah.
What if you're like preparing for these dangerous zombies or whatever? Turns out like they're zombified, but it's not like in the movies where they suddenly can control the body. They're just there like lead on the floor, because they can't actually like
Nothing.
move the limbs.
It wouldn't be it wouldn't like spread them, would it? They
That's
just
just
kill
called
them
dead
done.
people.
No, but if it's everybody that died, like they're still like reanimated. They just can't actually move or anything. They're just like sort of
Then
paralyzed.
they would
They're
just be
like,
taken out and things would go back to normal.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose. I thought.
Okay, so my idea.
Mhm.
When would I find out? So I figured certain things would happen, like phone signal would suddenly go on the phone. TV channels would like go off or go blue or whatever they do.
Mhm.
So I'd be confused, and then suddenly on my phone a national alert would appear.
What happens to the internet's gone out?
Yeah, but they're clever, aren't they? So they just can do it. Just don't question it.
Okay.
And it would be like, ah.
Did the zombie send it?
Yeah, they're like, brains. So I'd read that and go, oh no, government is turning into zombies.
Okay, yeah.
So, in my scenario, it's the same. It's like the Walking Dead zombies,
Okay.
like Shaun of the Dead. They're just like walking around like, ah. So my guy.
Way.
So
Not like normal zombies, but way cooler.
yeah, only certain people can be zombies. There's a criteria.
Okay.
So yeah, I figured, all right, I get an alert and I'd have to move quick. It's all about response quick. Okay, so my idea is safety in numbers. So the first thing I do is I go to my wife and dog.
They're different entities. It's not your dog's not your wife.
Yeah, yeah. My wife and
the love
my
of
dog.
my life, and also my dog.
Yeah, and so I give them instructions. We grab as many bags as we can, and we chuck all of the food that we have, all of the like medications we have, fill any bottles we have with water, grab any keepsakes that we want, and as soon as we got all that, straight in the
Lights
car.
on
Huh? What? What'd you say?
Light it on fire.
I don't know why. I've just got to burn my house down now. It's just part of it.
Now we've covered all this stuff we need. Set it ablaze.
Yeah.
I don't need help.
Yeah, so then we leave straight away, and because we've moved so quickly, the roads aren't busy yet. Okay,
You're that
and
fast.
with that fast, we're like super speed. So we get in the car, we come to mum and dad's. Well, obviously you're here and
Yeah.
whatever, and because it's a big house, and safety in numbers and all that. So then, now we need to think about resources, all right? But we need to be tactical because everyone will have the same idea, right? Go and shop. Yeah. No, like
Go away.
to get resources, get food and stuff. Everyone's gonna go to the shops on there. It's gonna be
Yeah.
chaos.
Why do you need it though if you bagged up all the stuff?
Yeah, as much as we had, but we need more. We want to get resources so that we can lock down, well, so dust cells
Mm.
and survive.
Hunker down.
Hunker down, one might say.
Would
So-
some of your resources be big duster jacket,
Yeah.
cowboy hat,
No.
newspaper?
Yeah, somebody bought them all.
You're there like which one today?
So I figured I'd go at night. Alright? Now here's my reasoning. If you think about it, no one will go at night because it's scary. Right?
Fair,
But
fair
you're super
logic.
brave.
But what's scary is other people. So we'll just go wearing scary clothes and then people will see us and be really scared. Does that make sense?
Define scary clothes.
Yeah.
Like hoods and stuff. So basically, you go at night, you'd see other people. When you see other people, you'd be like, "Oh, that's so scary."
Oh my god, look at those people, you all just have red hoodies.
And like, you'd be scared of other people and stuff, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but it's
But
because they're
you're
intimidating. It's
also-
not because of what they're wearing.
Yeah, but we're also people, so we'll just be intimidating, and we'll be scary as well.
But you
Does that make
have to
sense?
be intimidating to be intimidating.
Yeah, but the thing is, your Britishness would come out and you'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh no.
You walk past them, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So yeah, we go at night, and we'd loot for food enough to survive a month, let's say.
Mhm.
Then we'd go back, lock down, survive whilst the worst of it blows over, whilst there's chaos going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait for the dust to settle, etc.
Go to Winchester and wait for this all to blow over.
Yeah. In that time, we'd make friends with any neighbours in the cul-de-sac and kill any zombies that are sort of any of them that turn into zombies. And then once we've friends with all the neighbours, all the zombies are dead, we can barrier off the whole cul-de-sac. Okay. And then we have a little community then. Yeah, makes sense. Good. So people would come to me for guidance because I'm cool. And naturally I've become the leader of the community.
But that last point there, I don't see how you could when I'm here.
I'm taller.
Not if I chop your legs off.
Wear my moon shoes.
Who's
So-
going to arrest me?
Yeah. Me, I'm the leader.
Not anymore.
They're like, you're a policeman. Arrest him.
You can't lead if you have no legs.
So I'd accept the responsibility. I'd set up a school for children. I'd set up a garden for growing food. I'd train people to be good at fighting.
How can you
Just
train
like
them
you
to be
are.
good at fighting because you can't fight yourself?
Yeah, as I say.
When you can't do your what's it saying? When you can't do, you teach.
Yeah. Those who can't teach.
Yeah.
Those who do. Those
Yeah.
who can't teach.
So I'll teach it.
We have to know it to teach it. Right?
Yeah, and then but I just guess.
How?
No one knows.
So what? Then that would be it. Then you
So
protect this
then-
area from all zombies and
Yeah.
potential threats and stuff.
Yeah, I
Bit
said-
like Alexandria sort of thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
your own place then.
yeah. I wrote down. It's essentially it's a new life, okay, and sure it's difficult, but we come to love it. New children don't know any different, and we live more fulfilled lives than if the apocalypse never happened. More meaning, more presence, more love.
Everything is happy, and one day at the gate, there's a mysterious man
Wrapped in newspaper.
with a fed-up looking woman and 2 kittens.
Do you know? Your idea is like, yeah, it's nice. It's also really lame.
Thank you. Actually, we could make a TV show or a film intertwining our ideas. So there's an A story and a B story. I'm the A story. You're the B story.
The B story is way more interesting.
And then I set up a community, and by the time it's all set up, the B story joins and it becomes one story.
Do you know that also sounds like Fallout? Whereas like the character in the long coat and the cowboy hat going around being all cool, and then there's also the happy little community
Yeah,
tucked
you'd be-
away in a vault.
Oh, I haven't seen Fallout yet.
Oh, I have.
Uh,
That's it.
That is literally the premise.
That's that's a very sweet idea.
yeah.
It was very sweet.
Thank you.
It's really boring.
Yeah. Noah, would you like to?
I guess we'll just move on.
So
I mean, I don't have anything to.
That's because I covered everything.
No, we've based it on a lot of assumptions of you
Yeah.
just not dying immediately from being bitten on the arm.
Yeah, because I
feel
didn't
like-
put newspaper on.
compared to mine, both of your guys is
Guys, this is.
I don't know.
This guy's eye.
You're based a lot on assumption.
Yeah.
Mine is like fool. No, I'm not saying
Foolproof. Mine's foolproof.
Oh, why do you know
Go on
that? Mine is. There's no way it could not be. You know, I don't know a synonym.
Google
for
definition of foolproof.
Yeah, no, it's right.
Go on then, tell me your idea.
See, hang on.
There's no way it could
before
fail.
we move on to your idea, you'd be Farmer Rick when they're in
In
the
the
prison.
prison.
Yes.
And it's just like,
And he's got really short
we don't
hair.
kill anymore, and
Mm.
like we grow stuff and we have pigs and
Yeah.
whatever.
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm the
it's very-
boring part of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, you're the walking part.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so yours is very assumption based. Mine is very practical.
Mine's very practical.
Mine is very
The
practical.
only practical part about yours is newspaper.
Yeah, the rest of it
And
is.
fuel.
Where are you getting a horse?
I didn't say to get a horse.
He did say motorbike.
Alright, whatever. So,
As soon as you run out of fuel.
Mine.
Oh.
literally.
Guess we go back to the lesser food.
Yeah. No fuel.
And then if I run out of fuel on my motorbike, it'd be like one of those
You
kids
just get
bikes
the
with no
fuel.
pedals. You have to just push it on each feet.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I thought, I was like, depending on what type of zombies, but to be honest, don't matter. World War Z, any of them. I'm good.
Dead.
You could die immediately.
My plan is a shotgun.
It's like Walking Dead zombies. I use a shotgun on them. World War Z. I use it on myself.
Yeah.
Give it to them. Shoot me.
Yeah, but the one problem, just really quickly.
Yeah.
How much ammo can your shotgun hold?
Oh, I'm not actually. No, I was joking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, so you don't need fuel for you need fuel for a motorbike. You need fuel to be lame. You don't need fuel to go grab a shovel. Right?
You're just gonna live underground.
Step 1, grab a shovel. Yeah. And then I'm gonna find an empty field, there's quite a few of them around with
Those fields are empty.
Yeah. No.
If it's
No
not
way.
filled, no. Wait. If it's not empty, it's not filled.
Yeah.
Well, I find a field then. Yeah. And then from there I start my master plan. I start digging. And I dig a
To
big
China.
You've been playing Minecraft recently, haven't you?
yeah. Dig a big circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then using what I've excavated from that circle.
Excavate. That's a good word.
Yeah, thank you. Whatever.
I just thought no, would say dug.
Build like a mound outside, so it's like you dip into the trench that I've just done.
Bit like that castle that we
Yeah,
saw the other day.
and that's the idea I'm going for. I build one of those. It's three.
Wait, you build a massive mound?
It's only got to be big enough to have room for like a little hut on the top for me to live in.
That would take quite a while. You would die before that.
No.
No, because if
Anyway.
it was empty, that means empty of zombies as well.
Not my rules. But no, I dig that, and I have this castle made of dirt, and I'm sat at the top of it, and what I'll do is, I feel a lot more stupid after hearing your guys, as I didn't realise how realistic you were going with it. I was going to say, I've been digging, so I might as well just dig far enough I find lava. Right? And I built a lava trench around the first room.
You really have been playing Minecraft.
By the time you've got to lava, you could just have a deep hole.
No. Silly. So, tell you what, scrap the lava idea because it's stupid.
Okay.
I'll just have the castle instead. And even if I don't dig one, I'll find one. There's loads of them, aren't there? Yeah.
Well, I suppose you could go to a
Yeah.
old
Just go to one that's
wrecked
already a thing.
castle.
Right. Go up there, set up camp on the top, right? Any
You
zombies
have to
come
set
at
up
me.
camp. You just live in the castle. If we said you're going to live in the castle.
Yeah, the castles are the mounds.
No, the actual castle.
Yeah, but
Why
there's
would
no
you-
castle there anymore. It's not the 1800s.
No, but
The castle's
we're
gone.
We're saying there are castles.
Yeah.
No, but I don't want that. I want the hill. I want the mountains.
You're so confused. You're like, castle? There's no castle.
Wait, so there's a hill there with a castle and there's a hill there with no castle. You're like, I picked that one.
Yeah, because it has mounds. I want the mounds, okay?
Okay.
And then-
yeah, but if you go to like Corfe Castle, for example,
Mhm.
it's a massive hill with a castle on the top.
Yeah.
Does it have mounds?
Yeah, it's on a map.
It's on a
No,
massive
but does it
mound.
have a mound and then a trench and then a mound and then a trench?
It kind of does.
Didn't think so.
And there's a water park right next to it as well.
Oh, great, that'd be great time while the zombies trying to get me.
They can't swim.
Do you know, scrap my whole idea. I'm starting again.
You're
right?
going to live on a lake, aren't you?
I'm gonna go to like one of those water parks where it's on a lake, yeah? And it's obviously got that whole course, yeah? I'll live on that.
Yeah, but it would just
Try and get
eventually
me.
deflate because it's constantly being blown up.
I'm going to
That's
blow
not-
your mind here. A boat.
Didn't think about that. Scrap that idea.
I suppose
You didn't write anything.
if you had some sort of
I'm gonna steal a boat.
your head went, I have to live on water. Inflatable park.
No. What I'll do, so let me start again, fresh, right? Zombie apocalypse happens. I find out same way everyone else does.
So you'd leave your family.
Yeah, you guys are lost cause. I would first, before the zombie apocalypse happens, I know what's going down. The world's falling apart, I know something's happening. So the first thing I do is compete in a Mr. Beast event. Yeah?
And win a boat.
And I win a boat by keeping my hand on it for 24 hours or whatever. Yeah. Or like I stay within this shop for 2,000 days, and he gives me a boat at the end. And then I just have a boat then. It's out in the front. People are like, why have you got that? I'm like, you'll know eventually. It's part of my plan.
Would you go to the sea or would you live in a lake?
The sea. Why would I limit myself to a lake?
But so my what I'm thinking is if you lived in the middle of a lake, all you have to do is filter the water and you can drink it
But I can
and
also
you
do
can
that at sea.
fish. But the sea's so salty, it's not as easy to just filter the water and drink it.
But I
Can you
will.
drink lake water?
No.
No, but if you stole a load of like
Stagnant.
Brita filters.
No, They're not actually good.
Just a duster jacket, Bristol filter.
No, it's I'd go. I want on a boat. I'd just live at sea, fish, catch rainwater,
You thought you were gonna list a load of things. Fish.
Do you know
fish,
how
catch
to
rainwater.
fish? Have you ever fished before?
I think I'd figure it out, or I'd die. So I think I'd
I
figure
think
it.
you die.
All right. Do you know how to farm?
Yes. I
yeah.
watched Clarkson's Farm.
Yeah, really. One
you know-
season. Alright.
2.
So you know, like you see, like on the National Geographic and whatever, there's like people that can like spearfish and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed by that because when you look into the water, what you're seeing is not where you're seeing it
Yeah,
because of the distortion of the water.
distorts,
So
yeah.
it's like when people stab it and they can actually caught a fish and whatever, and they stabbed it right through the middle.
What if every time it's just luck of the draw and they're like, yeah, I'm a pro at this?
It's like, yeah, how
Yeah,
do they
no,
know
of
where the
course.
fish is going to be?
That is impressive.
Putting that out there.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
Tell you what.
It is impressive.
So, final idea. I'm not going back on this now.
Mhm.
Or like,
Castle
changing it.
in the
No.
sea.
First,
I think you should go back to your shotgun
I'll
idea.
win the lottery. Yeah.
Okay.
Acquire lots of money. Now build.
Is this before the apocalypse then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I start construction on a helicarrier. Yeah?
Yeah.
That has to be big. It could be like the size of this room.
It would
That's
run
not
out
going
of
to
fuel.
carry anything.
It would carry me. That's good
It
enough.
would run
It's
out
not
of
a
fuel.
helicarrier then.
Alright, however big it needs to be for it to be efficient. Yeah. I'll build one. Then I'll set off, because I know that the world's, like, it's, yeah, you know. And then all of a sudden, I see all the lights go out. I'm like, this happened. Yeah. But I'm chilling. I'm up there, I'm like, you know, just chilling up there.
What do you do when the fuel runs out?
It doesn't, because it's solar powered.
So your idea is you have no idea.
How do you eat? You
I
can't-
think you should just wait for Samuel to turn up.
No idea.
Your
I
idea is
sit
so
tight.
boring. I'm just going to die.
I sit tight and assess. And I wait for someone else to show up. I wait for a dusty guy. I wait for a family guy.
Yeah.
And then I let them be the main characters. I'm sort of in the background.
Yeah.
And I survive. I get by.
Yeah. And eventually, when you're ready, we will die and you will emerge.
I will take the responsibility that's been thrust upon me.
Yeah. Yeah. If you had to live in one of the worlds, like zombie apocalypse worlds, which one would you want to be in? Like Walking Dead, Last of Us, or
So you got Walking Dead, Last of Us,
Game of
World War
Thrones?
Z,
Kind of.
Game of Thrones, I Am Legend, Shaun of the
They're
Dead.
vampires apparently. The Iron Legend ones, but still,
Yeah.
same sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Shaun of the Dead. I think you do it.
I was thinking.
I think either Shaun of the Dead or The Walking Dead, because
It's slower.
they're just slow and
Stupid.
you could just run
Do
away.
you know, I was thinking World War Z.
Or quick death.
I hate myself.
I want to put myself through as much pain as possible.
No, I think World War Z, they don't attack people if they're ill, right? So I'll just get a virus.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
I could just live a normal life.
Uh,
They would literally walk past me, or run past me, or whatever they do.
It'd be like every day.
Yeah.
Nobody sees you.
No,
I'd
I could
probably
stay
go
there.
probably go Walking Dead. 'Cause,
Yeah, realistically, Walking Dead. Or second choice would be The Last of
I
Us.
think in The Walking
Hmm.
Dead, it's like zombies are predictable.
yeah.
The thing that you can't predict is the people, and the people are just
Yeah.
messing with each other all of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But
it's
if
like,
you're not a main character in a TV show, you probably wouldn't get messed with.
no, you just die. No, but so rewatching The Walking Dead at the moment, and honestly, it's why would you want to be the leader of a community? 'Cause
No.
you put yourself like you're like the main target of other communities. Thing. So like if we kill him, they're all going to disperse, and we can take their stuff.
Good point.
So it's like
You spent a target on your head.
yeah,
So then you'd have to come up with a cool name for yourself.
What if you
Governor.
were to... What if there's like not a prank, but like a way to sort of deter I don't know, confuse the enemy. You gave yourself the title of, like, rather than being the governor or whatever, you call yourself the council. So then they're like, the council's made a decision, and he thinks there's a group of leaders. In reality, it's just you. You just got a stupid name, and then like,
Call myself the government.
yeah, like they wouldn't know how many people are part of this council, government, or whatever. It's just one dude. He's just got like a,
Okay.
you know.
I think that they very quickly see through that.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you vote?
I'll vote first. No, you didn't have an idea.
Yeah.
So Samuel, both of you.
Right, I'll
I
vote
had, to be
second.
fair, I did have an idea. I wrote it down. I drew a diagram.
Why'd you draw diagrams on podcast? Shoot 'em.
My plan was to dig that base,
Yeah.
sit at the top of it and shoot him.
You'd be run out of ammo.
Yeah, and I thought you guys are just going to pick it apart
Oh,
whilst
I think-
leaving the point.
Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption, the original one?
Mm.
Yeah.
And there's
Undead
Undead
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever got to the bit where it's like you had the blunderbuss? And it's like you could just load it with bits and bobs, like rocks and bits of zombie,
Yeah.
and you just like it just fires out like a cone shape. So anything on that's facing you is basically going to be torn apart.
Fair enough.
I'd want one of them.
Yeah.
I
You'd have
don't
to
want
probably
them to do
reload
that
it
to
every
me.
time.
But
So
it's
exactly.
good for in like an emergency. You're like, hatchet. Oh my god, there's too many. Blunderbuss.
What's that?
I would want just
Blunderbuss.
Very fruity
Yeah.
cowboy.
No, I just want a load of claymores.
Yeah.
Who's Claymore?
I never understood how claymores works. It's like they
Where's
always
the
blow up-
Sensors on it.
Yeah, but they blow up away from the person. There's like I could put one here and it'd only blow up like that side of where.
Why?
Hmm.
Here's the thing. Why would you want all these like that or whatever? Just get regular grenade and throw it.
No, but if you set up claymores, it
Yeah.
blows them up and you don't have to do anything.
Yeah. But why would you do that when you could just be like, oh, there's one coming, like, you know?
No, but that would be an option.
Yeah.
You can do both.
Yeah. Blow them up and then make sure they're dead. Like, anyway.
Okay, so
You
I'll
vote
vote.
second.
I'll vote second.
Yeah.
So if you went with live on a boat and had a fully fleshed idea
I'm going with living on a boat.
of like I'd fish for food,
And I
I would
would fish for food
filter for the water,
and filter the water.
and you had like a fully good idea, I'd vote for you, but you didn't. So I'll vote for Robert's dusty idea.
It was a good idea when I was thinking about it last night. And then I was writing it down this morning, like, oh.
To be fair, it's not your fault that you didn't know that castles actually had castles in them.
They did when they were made, and they don't have castles in
Yeah,
all
but
those hills.
Yeah, no, that's just that one particular castle. We
No,
walked
there's,
past the other day.
there's loads.
What like?
There's
What?
loads like that. Hill castles. I'm not
I
joking.
think like
mate.
Bradbury Rings is another example of one, but it's like a wooden
Mm.
castle. But yeah.
Okay. Right, no, you're the decider.
So it's tough choice. I'm gonna have to go with Robert on this one.
What? You're involved in my story. You survive.
The thing is, in terms of
It's 'cause I have kids.
survivability, they're both around the same. However, what would be cooler to watch would be a dusty cowboy going around like, not.
You think that's cool, but all he's doing is walking around.
Yeah, but he's like a lone ranger. He's
Walking around.
He's like an alpha.
Walking
He's like
around.
a sigma.
Doing niche.
I saw this thing the
Tell
other
you what,
day.
rather than a cowboy hat, get a fedora.
I saw this thing the other day. It's like when people call themselves alpha, you have to go, is that a furry thing? So, and they're like, no, it's because I'm an alpha. It's like, yeah, is that a furry thing? Like, to do with furries?
Do you know what isn't to do with fairies? Me being a sigma.
What the?
Wait, so
Yeah.
so you're voting for Robert?
Because both of yours are same amount of realistic.
Hmm.
However, his is cooler.
To be fair, my one, I'm just coming here, but I have to get here from where I live.
Mm.
So yours is the journey
He's
to
got
my.
journey. He's got plot development.
Wait. Yours is the journey to my better idea, yet you win.
He's got plot development.
I got a cool cowboy hat.
And
You've got newspaper.
page 3 newspapers.
Whereas I just came here and then did it properly.
Yeah, but I.
Whereas you went to a charity shop to get a cowboy hat instead of going to get food.
No, I didn't need to get food because I had Huel. Huel Hot and Savoury Black Edition.
Okay, right.
What's going on with this Huel
I
stuff?
don't know.
Robert wins then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mm.
Right.
Thank you for watching.